can get started. So my goal and the thing that I really enjoy about holistic wellness, it's really easier than what we believe it is or what we're led to believe, and it's actually way more accessible. My joy is showing up in community this way and showing you what you have in your refrigerator, your cabinets, your pantry, that you can take care of yourself with, because that is exactly what I've done. I've raised these two children this way, and we're all better for it. So the first thing we're going to start out with, I'm going to make two very refreshing drinks. Okay, these are really easy, super simple recipes, like throw together, but you get like so much bang for your buck with these. A couple of things you're going to hear me say over and over and over again is this is anti-inflammatory. Inflammation tends to be the start of a lot of disease in the body. So a lot of what I put in and I recommend to my client is to maintain something for your inflammation daily. I know they give us like the pill in the red box all the way down. There's plenty of other things just in the kitchen. So what we're going to start out with is a lemonade. I figured you all did not want me.
What's your last name?
Curry, C-U-R-R-Y.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We're going to start with a blueberry spirulina lemonade. Blueberries are rich in, what do you know about blueberries? So and I'm also going to I give a lot of precursors to people. One, I still have a lot of brain fog. Two, I left my notes here. And my notes were for you all to be interactive with me. So we're going to maintain that to the best of our abilities, okay? Okay, what do you know about blueberries? Antioxidants. Do we know what antioxidants fix and address for us in our body? Free radicals, those wrinkles, your bags, the dullness in your skin. And when I say dullness in your skin, we tend to just think about our face. There's dullness in our skin all the way down. And if we're taking care of our whole body, we should be worried about the vibrancy of all of our skin. So with the start of this, we're going to add some blueberries. They are frozen, and I did that on purpose.
You like the bottle?
You like the bottle? Thank you. So this is spirulina. It is a sea algae. This one happens to be blue. It does come in green. The blue, just green. Anti-inflammatory. Anti-diabetes. This will help lower your blood pressure. A daily dose of spirulina is 4 grams. The serving size is a teaspoon. So if I said to you, we had to put a day's serving, which was going to be 4 teaspoons, into this, and you would get all those properties for the day, isn't that a lot better than taking a lot of pills? I even initially starting out, I went to a chiropractor and I took a lot of supplements. When I say a lot of supplements, I took a lot of supplements. I was taking up to 30 capsules a day. So some of this helped me eliminate those capsules, and something that I was taking maybe 3 capsules morning, noon, and night, I can demolish this lemonade and I got all the same effects, and it was good going in, right? That's the goal. I'm not a measurer, but I'm going to tell you it says 1 teaspoon, okay? We probably need 2 for this container. This is what we're going with. Can you see the blue spreading? So this is a lemonade I make at home. This does not have, this is sweetened with agave nectar. And it's only slightly sweet. Yes.
Can you just add that to water?
It's not going to taste like much of anything. It's not going to taste like much.
But if you don't like blueberries,
You don't have to do blueberries. You don't have to do the blueberries. The blueberries are an extra treat. You can use strawberries. You can use mangoes. The point of this is that, I'm sorry, I just saw somebody I haven't seen since they were like 8 years old registered. Sorry. You do not have to use the blueberries. The point is to get this in. You can add this straight to the lemonade. The point of adding it is a lot of these things we tend to know. The first thing my mother asked, does it taste like grass? Maybe just a little bit, okay? Just a little, maybe. So you can add it to anything. It also comes in green. So if you're a person who wants a green drink every day, every morning, you can turn your lemonade into that green drink. And I do have an example of that. I'm not going to serve it, but I will show you the example of this. Okay, Mom. My beautiful mother will be serving you, my daughter, samples. Come on, samples. I did pre-make the lemonade. It was just fresh lemons. I used agave nectar. It's low on the glycemic chart, so if you are diabetic and you're looking for a sweetener alternative, when I say low on the glycemic level, it's the absolute bottom. Okay?
Yes, a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, sister.
Okay. The blueberry is more of an infusion of flavor. If it were to be thawed out, you would muddle it a little. If I was at home, I probably would have rolled this bag a bit because it's good. You like that? I probably would have rolled the bag just a little to crush them because this is really our main use of blueberries in my house. Okay?
It's really good.
It's really good.
And I don't even like blueberries.
Oh. So another idea, same thing. Same lemonade. You do not have to put the blueberries in it. You can take this lemonade and also add a green powder. So this is the green powder we use at our house. This is green powder with organic sea moss. It also has a green spirulina in it. It also has ashwagandha root, wheatgrass, apple cider vinegar, matcha green tea, iris sea moss, elderberry fruit, and lion's mane. So this could be another option too. And it would give you all that same boost. Ashwagandha is good for your nervous system. Your sea moss is what, 99 of your minerals you need on a daily basis. Lion's mane is good for concentration and focus. Yeah. Like 2 questions at once. Okay, there you go. I'll put these here.
Did you need this glass back? Did you need this glass?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I broke one of my vessels, so we're slowed down a little. The next tea, the next drink will be it is a tea, but I'm gonna tell you we're making a fruit punch. Okay. So this is a hibiscus tea, and you can buy hibiscus even in the grocery store. You go down the tea aisle, and it says, what's the brand? Celestial seasoning. Raspberry zinger, I believe is what it's called. There might be a few raspberry leaves in there. It is mostly hibiscus. So that your raspberry zinger often sells as hibiscus and a little lemon peel. This is just a straight hibiscus. It is slightly sweetened, and we pour it over this berry medley. So we get the juices from this. I normally have a large carafe with the spigot on it, and we fill this up. It lasts about 2 or 3 days.
Was it gone? Yeah. Was it everybody? They got a cup.
Oh, the blueberry lemonade? Okay, there's people that came in late. They asked. The blueberry lemonade is blueberries. Your lemonade of choice for your home recipe, along with the blue spirulina, anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer, will lower your sugar and your blood pressure. This blue spirulina.
Here, you want me to walk around with it?
She's gonna bring it back to you. Yeah, y'all can pass that around. Pass that around. Act like we at home, y'all. Act like we at home. We at the house. It's fine. Act like we at home. Ask me to repeat it. Tell me to bring it to you. Whatever it is. Okay. So for the hibiscus berry, I am gonna roll this bag a little bit. Your hibiscus has a tendency to be a little tart. Okay. Agave nectar. So I would use agave nectar, just a tad. The berries for the most part, really. I only have to sweeten it if they complain. I don't put anything in it at all. I have some younger cousins that have gotten used to it. They like it. So yeah, we don't sweeten it. What I will do to cut the bitterness is a squeeze of lime. The lime juice will cut that bitterness. So, would y'all like a little ice in the cup?
No.
Well, I said ice, but I meant fruit. I'm sorry. Act like we at home. It's okay. We're not going to use 5 seconds.
It's a nice color.
Have you printed any of your recipes?
My recipes will be available this week. A few of them are on my Instagram, a few are on my website. This week I will be elevating these recipes to the top, so they'll be very easy for you all to find, okay?
So we just need your website.
Huh? My website address, where they will be listed, is Boho Noir, BOHONOIR.com.
You want me to do that yet?
Nope.
Okay.
She asked, I'm answering a question.
Okay.
Boho Noir, BOHONOIR. Okay. Did everybody that wanted to taste the lemonade get lemonade? Did it get lemonade?
No, we ran out.
Oh. Do I blend it? No. I leave it. I leave it. That is tea. That is a hibiscus tea. Hibiscus flowers. These right here. Dry.
That's why. Struggling to change the one. Snap. A lot of fruit in this stuff. That and the fruit is stuck. There's so much going on. Still stuck? A little bit.
Maybe you can take the knife and like stab it. Stab it.
One of my favorite is big cousins. Can you tell? Okay, so now to medicine, or more medicine. We're gonna make a fire cider. Okay, so then for the people who are familiar with the fire cider, can we share with everyone else what fire cider is? Hello? Everybody is just excited. It is apple cider vinegar based. What else? You put what? No, we're moving on. We're going to do a third. Yeah, you're getting your bang for your buck with me today. The hibiscus tea was hibiscus and the very berry. This needs lime if it's too bitter to you. Or you can use additional agave and make it super sweet. So listen, if you make this, like say this is the amount. There's agave in it. I don't know everybody's needs. You will sweeten it to your own need. At my house, after a day, maybe 4 hours of this, and these unthaw, because these are still pretty frozen. Once these unthaw in that container, that's all the sweetness we need. You have all the juice from the berry. I don't have any, I don't have any lime. Any citrus will pull that bitterness out of it. Okay. I don't know how much time I got left. Okay. So I'm going to get to the fire cider. The fire cider is apple cider vinegar based. It is an immune booster that you use going into fall and winter to keep your immune system happy and healthy. It is a good defense against a cold and the flu. Some of you were here earlier when I said I'm about to repeat. If I didn't say it about the hibiscus, what's the hibiscus good for? Anti-inflammatory. For your blood pressure. Immune booster. So if that's the case, then we're on repeat. What's this jalapeno pepper for? Immune boost. Yes, Marie.
On these drinks, what's the shelf life once you make it? How long can it stay?
About 3 or 4 days. However long you would keep an iced tea in the fridge. However long you would keep an iced tea in the fridge, that's how long I would keep it. Your pepper is your heat. Parsley. What do we know about parsley? Anti-inflammatory. What do we know about red onions? Immune booster. What do we know about oranges? What do we know about turmeric? And when you have a cold or the flu, or you want to prevent that, what do you need?
Does she only have one bag of these?
I think she did.
I like fire cider because fire cider is really one of those clean out the refrigerator. It's a kitchen sink remedy. You can go into your refrigerator, and as long as you recognize your medicine and you know how you tolerate your medicine, you can create it. Oh, a little gnat likes this hot. You can create it and make it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep these, and I have 12. You'll be able to take it with you. I do have a recipe for this. I will also be teaching a class on this in the coming weeks. If you scan this QR code, you will be on my email list, and I'll be able to email you the date and time once it's nailed down. My beautiful coordinator is right here. And we're going to nail that time down this week, I'm sure. And I will invite you all to that class. But I will make it here in front of you, and we can continue to talk. And I will answer all of your questions, or to the best of my ability. Yay! The red onion. So, yeah, red onion. I love red onion. Red onion is my choice in all of the things. So what you would do with your fire cider is normally, like, I'm gonna prep this jar. This will need to sit for 3 weeks, okay? You're gonna put it in your fridge. You're gonna put it in your fridge. The longer it sits, the more potent it gets, okay? It's gonna be herby, it's gonna be spicy, it's gonna be bittery, okay? Yes, bittery, yes, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be so good for you. You only need a shot, just a shot. We all know what a shot is. A sip, a taste, a splash. Either way, that's all you need, okay? Another thing with fire cider is it makes a really good base for a salad dressing. My mother no longer trusts my homemade salad dressing.
You said she doesn't?
No. It's real herby. It's real herby. So I'll pull some of these this way so you can see my jar allowance is the part of my face. You can just get the sheets ready. And then I'll bring them down this way. So here's our first, our parsley. We're using my phone, my notes are on my
How did you
phone.
come to know what to use? Like, did you find recipes? Did you experiment?
So starting out, I did find recipes, and I played with a lot of recipes to figure out what I liked best before I would refer it. So what I'm sharing with you, this is some for real throw together. My grocery order didn't come right. 2 things I wanted to share with you all were sold out. So when I say this is kitchen sink remedy, kitchen sink throw together medicine, I really mean it. I really, really mean it. Yes, I have tried, and the reason I'm comfortable presenting these ones, these are the ones that I've added to my fire cider for the last 3 years. They are tried and true. I've given this to 3-year-olds. It's spicy. They're not gonna like it. They're gonna fight. But in that fight, what happens? The mucus. All that heat, everything thins out, and the mucus is coming out, and that's what we want to do, right? So, study. You gotta open this back up. I'm sorry. Gonna run down a laundry list of ingredients for you, and what they're effective for, and what their properties are. I had these on index cards, and I was gonna pass them around and let you all read them back to everyone, but we don't know where they are now. So parsley, it is an effective antibacterial, antifungal, and immunity booster. Its properties are anti-inflammatory. Oh, I double typed that, sorry. Okay, so we're moving on to your orange. Your orange is effective for colds, infections, flus, and even stress. If you have a bad day, you need some OJ. Properties, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and it is an immune booster. We also ginger.
Oh, it's right there.
Ginger, effective, flu, fatigue, hoarseness, infection, and sinusitis. When you have your sinuses are acting up, you're congested. I wouldn't suggest a huge knob, but you can take a small piece, put it in the back of your mouth and chew it. All of this is going to open up. Okay. Its properties are it's alkaline, it's antimicrobial. If you have problems with a low appetite, this can give you an appetite. It works as a decongestant. It also improves circulation. There is a warning though. It can also work as a muscle relaxant. And if you take enough, DEA might be asking you, what did you take? Okay? It is a narcotic. And back to our favorite of the day, hibiscus. Hibiscus is effective for fever and flu, which is why we could even take these hibiscus leaves and add them to our fire cider. Its properties are antibacterial, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory. Hibiscus also comes with a warning. It can work as a muscle relaxant. And if you have IBS-C, everybody knows what the C is for? IBS-C. You haven't had enough vegetables.
Okay.
Hibiscus is a laxative. Okay. Now that I've scared you, I'll continue chopping these. IBS is constipation. Most of the time when there's a conversation around IBS, it's around it being, people having IBSD, which is diarrhea. So they would be looking for something to stop. We call it the trots at our house. You want to stop the trots. But if you're not trotting at all, you can drink hibiscus. Or if you have some people have a slow digestive system and it takes a while for their stomachs to process their food. In those cases, a daily hibiscus tea is easy to maintain. Are there any other questions? Any questions about anything else I've showed you? Anything I've said really fast? No?
Would you use this as a drink, like a probiotic?
So when I say okay, we've all touched this cup. When I say you take a shot of this, empty stomach, no water, don't water it down. That's the shot. You're gonna make a salad dressing, you gonna put it on your salad. You mix it with some mayo, because there are vegan mayo. Everyone here is not vegan. My family, I'm very happy they stepped out here today. Y'all wanna add it to your mayo in a salad? Any more? An old shot glass. That's what I use. So that's what I use at home. I do use a shot glass. But I also know this is a bitter taste. If you have ever tasted apple cider vinegar alone by itself, we know it can be very, very bitter. It's going to be so herby. Herby. Not grassy. Herby. Easy to hide it in the salad. But if you're just starting out, that one little shot, a half a shot, I'm being very honest, that's it. That's it. You can add it to tea. If you're a person who can put apple cider vinegar into anything to hide it, you can add it, but you're still gonna have that herbiness, right? I have hid this in orange juice. I've hid it in salad. I've hid it in I think that's about it. It's just made juice. Juice, hot teas.
Have you shared like how this is supporting, when you say anti-inflammatory, like what changes you've seen in your body improvements?
Okay. So when I say anti-inflammatory, improvements in my body that I've seen using this, or you mean when I say anti-inflammatory overall?
When you using anti-inflammatories, how infusing that in your diet?
Infusing, infusing and anti-inflammatory, a plant-based anti-inflammatory into my life on the daily is part of how I put my fibromyalgia into remission. I was carrying around maybe about 40 pounds of inflammation when I initially got diagnosed. I changed my diet and I added, so when I say holistic medicine or holistic wellness, I ate a lot of vegetables, a lot of herbs, things that had to do with being anti-inflammatory. I cut out things that cause inflammation, your dairy, your cheeses, your bread, your grains. I did all of that right off the bat. So not only did I see 40 pounds of inflammation leave, I got my energy back, I got my life back. I was tired. I was dragging, I was draining. At one particular point, I was in physical therapy, working a full-time job, and working on my MBA. I had to drop out of my MBA program to get my life together. I've seen my gut health improve because as part of that fibromyalgia, I had IBS-C. I can say in using anti-inflammatories throughout my cancer journey, it kept swelling down. It kept me light in a way that the other things they were giving me were not. It kept my head clear, which decreased the brain fog. I'm trying to think of what else. I used a lot of ginger. Ginger was really my main for my nausea. What else did I do? Those are really the main. My energy and my inflammation. When I say that's how my feet weren't swollen, it didn't hurt to walk. I mean, like first thing in the morning, feet down on the ground. I'm only 44. So feet down on the ground, first thing in the morning, pain went away. I could pass this out during COVID a lot, and I know that it improved. It didn't take it away, but what it did was improve, lessen the symptoms, and improve some of my clients, friends, and family who I gave this to. They're just overall lovely. A lot of what I do is multi-layered. So yes, I am saying anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, parsley is good for your stress. The oranges we're gonna add, they're good for your stress. So it still really takes care of that whole picture of your health and wellness. And that's how I make a lot of my decisions. If I see a recipe, I grab a recipe, I like it. When I decide to fine tune it, I'm not just fine tuning it to make it mine, I'm fine tuning it to make it make sense. Even if you come to me as a client and you're wanting to have something made or just look for a better way for you yourself, I'm not gonna come right at you with, oh, here's a recipe, here's a recipe, here's a recipe. What are your goals? What is it we're trying to work on? What are we trying to make better? And if it makes sense, it makes sense. If it doesn't, we adjust so that it's for you, because we all are different. And some of our bodies react to things differently. So your hibiscus refresher does not have lime in it because mom can't handle lime. It was a good example. Again, I lost my notes. I gotta go with what I can get right now. Yeah. Are there any other questions? No problem.
Okay, when you started taking these things, the herbal part, what did you do with the drugs that you take? Did you take them simultaneously? Or did you wait until you started noticing healing in your body before you let go of the drugs?
Okay. I'm gonna answer your question, but first we're gonna pause. We're gonna go back like I've never said anything. I am not your doctor. This is not medical advice, right? Okay. I wasn't doing a great job taking the pills anyway because I didn't want to take them. Being extremely real. One of my best friends is back there and he's seen that. He knows my cousins, my family. I wasn't taking that stuff. I didn't want to. Really what happened, the way my journey went was I started at the chiropractor. She put me on this regimen that I just couldn't maintain. It was all natural, but it was so many capsules. It was so many things. I just really couldn't keep up. So I went to the doctor to get a prescription, so I only had to take 2 or 3 things. But I didn't like the way it made me feel. I went in and the very first thing he put me on was some narcotic. I gotta carry an ID to even say it's mine in the event that something happens and I get it. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not gonna do that. So yeah, he gave me those. He gave me a antidepressant to turn off my pain receptor. In my head, I already have an internal dialogue. That the internal dialogue was, are you sure you're here? Do you know where you? We're not doing that either. That's what I'm thinking. I'm not doing it. I gotta take care of him. This was probably 8 years ago. So my youngest would have been 9. I can't. What did I say?
Sister Jones.
Okay. So now we're adding the oranges. Y'all, there's no best way. It doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be over the top. Okay.
So you're putting the rind in there.
The rind and all. You want all of it. You want all of it. So with the citrus, you need the citrus in the apple cider vinegar to help improve the taste. You also need the citrus for the vitamin C. You need it to give you those good feelings, because who wants to be sick anyway? So it acts as a little mood booster for you. We don't eat rind, but there's a good amount of medicine and mineral in there. And doing infusions like this helps extract that.
And you also curated like herbal baths, like
Okay,
you
so
use citrus in baths as well.
I do. I will make, okay. That's different too. I do curate, okay. So in other things that I do that I cannot bring out here to demo, in the herbal vein is, I do make custom baths, custom bath infusions. A bath, not just a bath oil, a salt, a milk, a tea that addresses not only what you are trying to heal physically, but I also use those ingredients to speak to your spiritual, since we're in a healing space, doing that kind of work. So I've done grief baths that involve blood oranges. Blood oranges are a really good mood booster. They add the vitamin C and the brightness to your skincare. And while I say it was a grief bath and I was just trying to bring her happiness, it was her mother's favorite. And the bath was after her mother had passed. And that's what we were working on. So it did bring her some joy in a different kind of way. Okay. I think I need to move a little faster. I don't know what time it is now. It's 3:10, I'm out of time? Okay. Okay, I'm out of time. But what we have, I got 5 minutes. Okay.
Anybody talking you?
Oh,
I have another question.
yes, ma'am.
So these are small jars.
Uh-huh.
What, can we use the size, for instance, that you have for lemonade there?
If you have a wide mouth jar, yes.
Like I have mason jars.
Yes, if I make this at home, I normally make it in a tall mason jar,
32 ounces.
about 32 ounces.
So then the amount of what you put in these.
So what you would do is you would fill this to half with what you're going to use. So other things that I brought dried turmeric instead of chunks of turmeric. I put my ginger down. Ginger, you can add thyme. I make the honey thyme cough syrup, lemon, thyme. Well, you can use honey. You can use it, if you have a vegan honey, you could put that in there. You can use an agave nectar. Rosemary is an option as well. I do have horseradish. I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'll keep it to myself. I will not add it. I will not add it.
But if I have to add horseradish, I will, but it's just
not my favorite. You don't, so listen. It's your choice. If I know that smaller children are going to be taking this, I choose not to use horseradish. I actually use regular baby red radishes. Same family. It does cross over. It is that easy. So if there's one thing, it's like ginger is way too strong. It's way too strong. The ginger is giving you the seed. It's producing some heat for you. It's going to immediately thin out that mucus lining, right? But so will the jalapeno. If you're able to use pineapple works. We can't use pineapple in our house because this one's allergic to pineapple. So I have to speak from experience. This is my experience. Okay. Are there any other questions as I finish this up?
Is this something you do every day, like daily shot, or just when you're sick?
You would take your shot of fire cider every day through cold and flu season. I said cold and flu season starts October 1st. So what we would do is prep this. This is the time. Especially if you're at farmers markets and you're seeing the items you want fresh there, buying them, or if you just brought too many when you went to the store, and you're cleaning out your fridge. This is, again, a good fridge clean out. Any other questions? Yes.
I YouTube university students. And I learned that you can freeze your ginger,
Mhm.
wash it really well, cut it up, chop it up, and then just put it in a jar, put it in the freezer. You can stock up on your ginger.
You can also blend it to make the ginger shots that you go to the store to get. You can blend your ginger up or fine chop it, put it in a chopper, a blender, your ginger, your lemon. I use a lime. And you can make like a paste and put that in ice cubes. You can drop it in your hot tea, cold tea, green tea, sun tea. Lauren, did I finish answering your question on the day? Okay. Yes.
How do you store, like, you like put it in a cabinet or refrigerator or like?
This should stay in the refrigerator. Mom, paper towel.
So you said this is a campfire tea?
A fire cider. It's called a tonic. It's a fire cider tonic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just gonna be
Wipe
all this
the
because of like
rings
everything it does to boost your immune system?
I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Wipe the rings off. And then put rings on the
I just wanna say thank you.
Put this in. And then you can put these on. Okay. I'm sorry, can you do that again?
This little lady was thinking.
Isn't she just sweet? She was first here. She's just been so sweet. Even though I harassed her when she got here.
But I just wanna say thank you. Thank you for being here.
Thank
for
you.
doing what you do.
Thank you.
Thank you for being willing to share. You know,
Oh,
I'm very
absolutely.
appreciative of that.
This is honestly my happy place, y'all. I'm very, yeah, Sean.
You are gonna put the jalapeno in there, right?
I put the jalapeno in there.
I didn't see it. I must have had my back turned, 'cause I didn't see it.
So I didn't fill the jar complete. Well, here, I got some other little dry things. I started being worried about the time. Can you start with this one?
You got time, the next person not so full.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, well, now we're having a party. We in here. What else you wanna know?
They got to be outside. I love that. They gotta wait.
Now, this is the first year these nice people let me in here, y'all. We can't mess this up. We can't mess it up.
So you can come back.
Gotta be good so we can get an invitation back.
Did you study herbalism?
I have studied herbalism, not initially, but I did. I did study. At the beginning, I didn't. It was a lot of what made sense. What made sense on the inside. I followed that and then began to study and see what it was that I was putting together. Now I'm almost done. My hours are being tracked even though there's no official board, but I'm almost done with my certification through Commonwealth Herbal Wellness. It's a program through Commonwealth. I believe it's called Commonwealth Herbal Wellness. I went through them because I had a different program picked out, but they offered a scholarship because I was a Black single mom. And they do that as a way to give back to community. And so I signed up and I went through their program.
Could you repeat again?
Commonwealth. I don't have the other part of it, I'm sorry. I can email it out and include it in my email if anybody's interested. But I do know it is Commonwealth. I want to say it's Commonwealth Herbal Wellness. I think that's what it's called.
And is it
It is all online.
I just want to say regeneration is like so.
We always like, don't we?
I'm sorry. I said I didn't hear you. It was sitting right here. I'm sorry.
Did y'all remember she stayed? She said 3 generations since up in here. We all look alike.
Are you gonna put the?
That's okay, we just carried it home. Okay, sorry, y'all, only got my shorts.
So you can make several lists to last throughout the whole season.
I would make one big, I would make this, and this is gonna last us through the cold season. Okay. I made these, so y'all could take them home. I'm gonna go home and make me some more later.
You said this is a tonic.
This is a tonic.
Then there's something called tincture.
And then there's something called a tincture, not to be confused. No, a tincture can be made from an alcohol, from a glycerin, or an oil. It just depends on, you know, I like an alcohol-based tonic, faster absorption.
So we can keep this in the refrigerator for 3 weeks.
Keep this in the refrigerator for 3 weeks. If you join my email today, I'll send you out an email reminder. Hey, it's time to take that fire cider out. What you're gonna do is pour it. Just borrow some things real quick. And you're gonna pour it, right? You're gonna take this, you're gonna put that in the trash or in your compost, right? And you're gonna take what's left here and put it back in that jar and stick it back in the fridge.
So my next question is something where, I use the QR code.
Yes, the QR code is I don't do paper, business cards anymore. So if you want a business card and my contact info, you will have to use my QR code.
If you need help with it, I'll help you.
The QR.
I was being serious. I was being serious.
The QR code is going to, what do you mean?
Am I putting all that stuff back in?
Yeah, the QR code is going to, the QR code is not going to just.
Oh, wait. Don't throw them away. You can use that for something. Yeah.
She was right. My daughter, okay. You scan the QR code today, what you will see is you will get a link to my website. It's going to ask you, it's going to pop up first and ask you to join my mailing list. Please join my mailing list. I am in the process of launching and growing and kind of restructuring some things. So I have a lot of new offerings coming. That link will also show you everything that I do one-on-one with a person. If you have a women's night at your church and you want to, I will come. If you're going to invite the women in your family, your cousins, your small, to your house for a Saturday, I will come. You have the space, you just want to be by yourself and drink coffee and we do this, I will come. That information is on my website. You'll also have links to a pre-sale that I'm doing on a new herbal tea blend that's based off of today's demo. It is a hibiscus-based tea. You'll get links to my social media and all of the things. Yeah. But that's it. That's all I have. You all have been really great. And
These two don't have hibiscus in it. I don't know what happened to the lid part on this one.